Okay, I'm getting sweaty. There's like lights here and lights here and like lights everywhere. I feel like it's summer all over again. What up, Team Beauteeinc? It's your girl Tina Sharma, lead hair and makeup artist from Beauteeinc. We are here today because I'm going to review the Fenty Beauty line by Rihanna with you guys, for you guys, just for you. I know I'm a little late, but let's just talk about why. It's been so crazy busy for me the last 2 weeks. I bought the entire line the day it came out, but finally got to review it today. So I'm gonna give you the perspective of a makeup artist. So I'm gonna consider all different skin types when I do review these products and talk about them for you or with you. And I'm also gonna give you the perspective of somebody who has a skin tone like me. So maybe ethnic Indian skin or Spanish skin, kind of a medium brown olive skin tone. As well, I'm going to give you the perspective of somebody who has a drier skin. So yeah, let's get started. So I was talking to a few people about the Fenty Beauty line, and a lot of them were saying that they did not have to use any products to correct issues like fine lines and wrinkles or dark under eye circles, because the color of the foundation was so pigmented, and the primer is amazing. So what I'm actually going to do is really put that to the test. I'm going to do half my skin with a bit of some corrective products. So what I'm going to use, because I have dry skin, is my trusted Josie Maran Argan Oil. You guys know I live for this stuff. Just to give it some sort of base and some oil to my skin, as well as I'm going to correct my under eye circles with the MAC Peach Luster. And you know, like, this is so affordable and works every time. So I'm going to put that under my eyes and just around the mouth on the right side of my the right side of my face. Okay, the other side I'm just going to use the product straight on without any of these corrective products and like my go-to moisturizer, and let's really see how it stays on and if I show through any gray or anything like that, because I didn't correct first. If you do have ethnic skin, especially if you're like Indian or South Asian or West Indian or even African American or African Canadian, you'll notice that we do have pigmentation issues, right? So we do have the little darker areas either on the mouth or some patches sometimes up here and under the eyes. So let's really see if this product needs us to correct or not. Okay guys, so the first thing we're gonna do is use my Josie Maran Argan Oil. I love this stuff. I love all Josie Maran stuff. I love the face butter, I love the body butter. It is just so hydrating, and right now we're in that fall season and we're gonna be transitioning into winter. So as that happens, a lot of our skin gets really dry. So you don't want dry spots or dehydrated skin. It's just not cute, and it's gonna flake, and you just want to feel pretty, right? So make sure you take care of that. So I'm just gonna take some of this product, put it in the bottom of my hand. I have so many of those little like tray thingies to put makeup on, but I just never use them. Let me try to cheat anything there for this. Okay, there we go. I color corrected this side, trying to combat that pigmentation. So the very first thing I'm going to open with the collection is the Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Primer. This is how they do it on YouTube. I don't know, can you guys like see this? Okay, so guys, this primer, from what I've heard, like blurs fine lines and wrinkles. So yeah, let's see if that's actually a thing. Oh, cute packaging. This like nudish packaging reminds me of, and I'm sure you've heard this, the Kim Kardashian line. Looking at the the primer, it's about 32 milliliters. That's very on par with a lot of primers, usually like the MAC one and the NARS one. Even their foundations are about 30 ml, so 32 ml is totally normal. So yeah, let's take a look. They're obviously new and I haven't opened them. There we go. Oh, there we got some. Okay, so guys, this is really soft going on. Some of the primers that I've used before, like Smashbox, for example, has that thick silicone feel or that base, right? Even Professional by Benefit has that. This is almost like a cream. Reminds me of kind of like the MAC one. It's kind of illuminating as well. I like it. Add some more. Ooh. It gives you a gorgeous shine. I'm not sure if I look any different to you guys than I did before. But looking in the mirror, what I can definitely tell you is I have a soft radiant glow. I don't know if it blurred anything on my face, but definitely a nice radiant glow. So let's go from there. The next thing I'm going to use is the foundation. Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Pro Filt'r Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. So there we go. The color I bought is 310. I literally just ordered this off Sephora, and I'm not even sure if this is my color, but you know, I have that makeup artist kind of trained eye, so I chose it. One thing I did want to talk about is everyone is loving the fact that Rihanna came out with 40 shades, and that is so inclusive. I love that as well. It is so hard to find shades for everyone's skin. I feel like everyone always ends up going to MAC Cosmetics because they offer such a wide range in colors. However, I can also understand that if you're new to makeup and you don't wear a lot of makeup, 40 colors can be very intimidating. You may not know what it means to have a warm color or a neutral undertone or a cool undertone. The reason why I love Sephora, and yes, I used to work at Sephora, is because they actually help you. They will color match for you. They'll try to give you some accurate, you know, advice. However, some foundations do oxidize, and by oxidize I mean get darker on your skin as you wear them. So we will look out for that before we try on this color. Shake well. Okay, I hear you, girl. I'm shaking, Riri. Okay. I think that's good. And again, 32 ml, which is amazing. Nice frosted packaging or whatever, bottle cover. Okay, let me get some of this out here. Ooh. Okay, so it feels super watery on my skin. Very thin. Let's see how it applies on the face. There we go. I think it's a good color match, actually. A little bit yellowish for my skin, but so this foundation is pretty thick. I feel like as thin as it was going on my hand, as I'm applying it, it's pretty full coverage. It's covering a lot of my imperfections on my skin up. And it's drying pretty fast as well. I can see it going from liquid to powder pretty quick. For those of you who don't know, liquid to powder means that when you put it on, it's a liquid. Obviously, it's in a bottle. Oops. But as it dries on your face, it has a powdery finish, as if you used a foundation powder. So it kind of dries to that sort of consistency, okay? Let me go and add some more. Wow. I do feel like I'll need a little bit more coverage on my cheeks, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second coating. And we all may have like little issues on our face that we might feel like, you know, needs a bit more loving. So peace and love, everybody. Go love on. Cool. What do you guys think? So now that I've put it all over my face, I'm gonna wait like a minute or two to see how it dries, to see if it remains the same color, if it gets a bit darker immediately. Actually, you know what? Let's do a little test. Put a little bit of a dot here. So guys, I want to do a little test for you to see if it oxidizes immediately. I put a little bit of a patch on my hand of the Fenty Beauty foundation. Let's just like help this dry and see if it dries darker. Because it is a liquid to a powder, sometimes that does happen with certain formulas. I just want to see if that is true with this one or if it is not. Okay guys, as this product dries, take a look. You can see it does get slightly darker. Is there, I feel like, as it dries, so it's dried over here. It's dried over here and I put a wet swatch right there. You can see that it does get darker. Definitely becomes a lot more orangey and brown as it does dry. So maybe swatch a little piece here at Sephora and then make sure that it dries down the right color. Okay guys, so the skin is on. I have primer, I have on the foundation, and I'm actually kind of really liking the way it looks. Well, at least on this side. I just find with the side where I did not use my face oil by Josie Moran, it's kind of drying. Because this is a full coverage matte foundation, it goes from liquid to powder and it's matte, it tends to be drying. And like I told you guys before, when something is drying, it shows all the imperfections on your skin, whether that's flaky skin or whether it's dehydrated skin, which might look a little bit textured, or like craters, which I have from when I used to have acne, or fine lines, which may be things like wrinkles, right? So it's not the friendliest. I do see a lot of texture on this side of my face. It's a lot more blurred on this side where I did add that face oil. So that's good for skin. The very next thing I'm gonna be trying, guys, is, where is this guy? Here we go. The Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Match Stick Trio. So she has these like individual sticks that you can buy. Everything from contour colors to highlighting, concealers to highlighters to blush tones, all in a cream formula. The cool thing is that they do stick together. They're magnetic, which is, I guess, convenient if you're traveling. They'll stick together. But if you're paying like this kind of good money for stuff, I'm sure you're not gonna lose it. So the sticking together thing is cool, but like, you know, I'm not trying to pay like $20 extra for it to stick together. Just my opinion. I'm not a huge packaging person, but anyways. Or she sells them at a discounted price in the trio. The trio comes in, I think, light, medium, tan, and deep, I think. I am trying the tan trio today. The reason why I chose the tan over the medium is I do like a strong contour. I'm a contour girl, and when I looked at the colors in the medium set, it just looked kind of pink and very taupey and soft, and like, that's just not who I am, so we're trying the tan. So here we go. I took these out of the packaging. Again, it has that nice nudish tone. They all stick together, as you can see. I'm a magic trick person. Anyways, the colors that come in the tan set are caramel, truffle, and rum. So let's go ahead and try the caramel highlight or concealer underneath the eyes. This kind of actually just looks like the foundation color I put on. Personally, I do like more of a brighter under eye. So I think that if I was purchasing this again for myself, I may choose an individual highlight color that I feel like suits my skin as opposed to buying the trio. But let's try it on. Okay, ready? First impressions off the bat, guys, it's kind of waxy. It doesn't glide on as much as I would want it to. The color's a little dark for me. It doesn't really do anything, you know, in terms of a pop of a highlight, but I'll live. This is with the color corrector under my eyes, and this side is without. I think the waxiness was just because it was brand new, but as I started applying it a bit more on both sides, the waxiness did go away. I'm just going to use my brush to evenly spread it out, the product. Okay, it's pretty full coverage as well. actually really like that. It looks really nice. So what I'm actually going to do, guys, is I do love the way this looks. However, I do like a lighter under eye, so I'm going to steal one of these single ones. So I have the color here, Bamboo, and I'm just going to put it underneath to kind of brighten my under eye so it's, you know, more my style. So hold up. Okay, there we go. Better. Ow. You know what? This ball, like, actually hurts my like eye sockets. What is this made out of? And now that we're talking about this little bullet, oops. Oh my god, what a good save. It got stuck to the other products. Amazing. Maybe I spoke too soon about the packaging. This looks like a fair amount of product. It is a solid bullet. It could be worse and be like the Kim Kardashian West beauty bullet, which was like a joke, like a weenie joke. But anyways, not bad in terms of how much product you get. I do not have anything with me to compare it to in terms of grams. Let me see. 7.10 grams. I'll actually, you know what, write that down on my description when I compare it to another product or another concealer. All right, so I do like this better, guys. It does make it more bright by mixing the two colors together. Definitely more my style. Just gonna blend it out. Looking good. Oh wow. Super full coverage, which I really, really love. So I'm going to go in with the contour color called Truffle. Take a look at the color, guys. It's again in the tan trio. I do like this color just looking at it. It has a bit of a taupe undertone, taupe grayish undertone. It's a great color to contour with. Sometimes, let's say if you feel like it looks too gray or too taupey on your skin, you can go over it with a bronzer to add that warmth right back in, right? It's just a cream contour color. So let's try it out. So all my girls, you know, I don't play with the double chin contour blacks. I'm a contour to like, I have like no chin left. Not the length, just the doubleness, you know. Okay, my nose. Also, being in this bullet, guys, is super convenient because you just kind of apply it on your face. You don't have to put it on the back of your hand or use, you know, like dip it into a brush first. It's super easy to apply. So I'm going to use my favorite contour brush to blend this out. So I'm using my brush to blend out this contour color. The undertone is definitely a red tone, which is exactly what I like to use. Yeah, it blends out really, really easily. No struggle at all. I like it. So one of the cool things that you guys can do is if you feel like when you added your contour, maybe it went too low or whatever, use your beauty blender or whatever brush you were using, the side that still has some foundation on it, and just blend out that contour. It's a very easy step to do, and that way it looks more natural, more defined. On my neck, I'm just gonna blend it out since I added so much. And for my nose, I'm just gonna use a small brush. Side note, guys, fun fact, I love my nose and it's so cute, but if you can have it more snatched, why the hell not? Snatched noses are so cute. I'm just going back with some more Bamboo on top for that highlight. There we go. This is looking very, very like dewy and pretty now that it added this concealer highlight and contour stick on. They do dry to matte, so just wait a couple of minutes. I'm sure it's going to be in that matte powder finish again, but I'll enjoy this while I have it. Actually, while I have it, let me go ahead and add the color Rum, the highlight, okay? Looks like a beautiful bronzy tone. Okay, I do not like this color as a highlight. It's very natural, but kind of too brown on my skin. There's not a real big pop that I usually like to see for a highlight. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I added very little. I'm gonna go blend this out. Not in love with this color, too natural for me. However, when you do use something like a cream highlighter, like I just did in the color Rum, the minute you put on a powder highlighter, it pops even more. Think of this as a glue or a base for the powder to stick on, okay? So let's go ahead and add, actually before we add the powder highlight, I did get this color in Chili Mango. I guess it's considered a blush tone from the line. And I'm gonna go ahead and try this using it as a blush on the apples of my cheeks. Ooh. Gorgeous orange tone. So here we go. Oh my god, dying, love this. Take a look, Team Beauteeinc. It is so gorgeous. So one of the key things that you guys should probably know is when you're using all these like creamy products, you need a good blush. Oh, I keep saying that word. A good brush to blend them out. So I am using these brushes here by MAC. They all are mineralized brushes, which means that the top is synthetic hairs and the bottom is real hair. So if I come up close to the camera, I want to actually blend this out for you. You will see it diffuses the color so beautifully, effortlessly into my skin. Love, 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 love. Okay guys, now that I'm done with this gorgeous contour color, highlight, blush, foundation, and primer, I need to take all this product that's wet on my face and actually set it. So if you follow my previous videos, you guys will know what do I always use to set. Da-da-da-da. The Holy Grail Laura Mercier translucent powder. So all I'm gonna set with this product, guys, or with what I have on my face, is my under eyes. So any areas of your face that may crease are essential to set so they don't crease and the product stays on much longer. So I'm just gonna go put this under my eyes for you. And what this process is called baking. And what baking does is essentially this powder is gonna suck up all that oil from the product and from your skin. And it's gonna make sure the product stays snatched to your skin for hours to come. I also have to bake one more area. I'm gonna go ahead and now add that powder Kilowatt Trophy White. You know, you hear all about it. Highlight to the actual high points of my face. Let's go. Okay guys, so for this portion, my boyfriend just came home and he's like, you know, helping me out a little bit. So you're a little closer to me, which is amazing. I'm gonna try the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt Freestyle highlighter in the color Trophy White. This is the one that everyone's kind of been going bonkers over because of how shiny it is and how like extreme highlight it is. So I use it on my eyelids, like I said earlier, but we're about to try it on my skin. Okay. Woo. Whoa. Okay. I added a lot of product on my cheek. Actually, I didn't even add a lot. This is just very pigmented. I don't know if I love it. Obviously, I'm kind of speechless. But let's go ahead and blend it out because that's what good makeup artists do, and that's what I'm trying to teach you guys. If you take a blush, oh my god, this is like the 100th time I've said this. If you take a brush with nothing on it, what actually ends up happening is you start lifting the product that you applied. So this has nothing on it. I'm just gonna go ahead and blend this out. So guys, there's no real like right or wrong ways to blend. I'm kind of going in circular motions. A little better for sure. What do you guys think? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Okay, I forgot you're not talking back to me, so obviously I don't even know. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and add some more just because I can. And again, blend it out to give it a bit of a softer touch. I'm gonna also use this product another way because you know I love duo products. I use it on my eyelids as a eyeshadow. I've now used it as a highlighter. I'm gonna go use it here as well to give me a bit of a highlight on my inner tear duct. A little bit on top of my lip. Looks good. Okay guys, the very last product I'm going to try is the Fenty Glow Gloss Balm Universal Luminizer. So this is meant to be like the gloss that looks good on everyone who tries it. So let's see. Oh, it looks really pretty, like a soft peachy tone. Hope you guys can see that. So you know what? I'm not going to actually use a lip liner because I want you guys to see the true color. So here we go. Let's take a look. Okay, it's like childproof. It won't even open. Applicator is humongous, so yeah, it's just really big. And it smells good. Sort of sticky, not too sticky. I feel like the color just amplifies my natural lip color. I'm not a gloss girl. I usually kind of wear matte lipsticks all the time, but I'm really feeling this. Especially with this balm highlighter. So yeah guys, here you have it. The Fenty Beauty review, first impressions by Beauteeinc. I hope you guys enjoyed this, but don't go anywhere because in exactly like 10 hours, I'll be back to give you the real lowdown on what lasted, how it performed, good, bad, the ugly, just the truth. But as for now, I look cute, right? Okay, so it's only been 7 hours since I did the full Fenty Beauty review for you guys. And I gotta tell you guys something. Looking at me, I do not love these products. I don't know if you guys can see this, but that highlighter, if I just look by, you know, you may have like gone like touched your face a little bit, or like what we naturally do, or sneezed with a tissue, that gold highlighter has just kind of melted into sparkles. The sparkles are now over here on my face, just at different spots. It's traveling everywhere when really a good product shouldn't be doing that. The more I look at my skin closely, my foundation has faded in certain areas. Just completely gone actually here and around my nose. The lip gloss, which I did really like, kind of faded within the first half an hour into a clear gloss. It was still very pretty. I thought my lips looked luscious and plump, but it faded into a clear gloss, which I guess you can get anywhere. If I look under my eyes, that highlighting concealer stick completely cracks, and this foundation just didn't suit somebody having dry skin. There are lines all over my face that I didn't know existed, like here and here. It's just not flattering and not doing me any justice, when I know certain other brands definitely can. Also, the longevity of the product, honestly, I'd give it a 3 out of 10. It's only been 7 hours, guys, and I have like no makeup left on this side. You could see all my imperfections popping out. And when it comes to this Trophy Wife Kilowatt Freestyle highlighter, for my skin tone, which is a medium brown olive skin tone, it is just too yellow green. It's not doing us any justice. Maybe for like a fashion shoot it'd be cool, or for like the runway, but for everyday girl trying to look beautiful or feel beautiful, you know, for an everyday look, even to wear to work, it's just not something that I can see, you know, most people wearing often, you know, to a party or to, you know, to work. Maybe for street fashion it's kind of cool, but yeah. Lastly, I did not review in this video the eyeliner that I'm wearing. It's the Pink Orchid Studios Lit Liner. I got a review for you guys coming, cause like, where is it? Anyways, that's it for now, guys. Thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I have so many more videos coming for you guys to inform you guys on what's good, what's not, what to try based on my experiences and based on my reviews. So I hope you guys enjoy this review. I cannot wait to do more for you. So hit the subscribe button, press like. Is that what people say? I think so. Anyways, EXO, love you.